what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU, Thoughts and Feelings and Updates. I feel like I just did this, and here I am sitting here doing this again, filming another TNFNU. The weeks are just flying by. I can't believe it. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about, earlier this week, I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. I really feel strongly about this one. I'm going to talk to him. And then today, for some reason, I was like, I don't know if that's a good subject. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that right. And I'm kind of backing out on it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because it's just what I feel. Um, it's just, do you guys ever get put in a situation where you feel like you're being taken advantage of because you're the one everybody can rely on? So I feel that way over the past couple weeks that I'm a person that, I show up every day when I'm supposed to show up. I don't call out sick, and I just, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I work really hard at trying to be the person people can rely on. The problem with that is it gets to the point where you're the person that they can rely on. And they do rely on it. And then it's one of those where, oh, well, if this person can't do it, well, we'll just have Scott do it because we know he can do it. And it becomes not fair to me or you being the person that everybody can rely on, because then they start taking advantage of that because they know you're going to get it done. So you're the one they always come to get things done. And it becomes something where there's only a certain point where you're like, okay, well, I can't. I'm not going to do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's, yeah, I can do it, but should I be doing it? Should I be doing everybody else's stuff plus my stuff? And it just gets so frustrating when you're the only one that people can rely on. And I'm not talking about just work. It's so many different facets of our life where, whether it's in your family or if it's in something else or your job or my job or anybody else's job, where you're the go-to person. And unfortunately, you're the only one who could do it, and everything relies on your shoulders, and it becomes a burden. And that is what I have felt like over the past couple of weeks, where it's, well, here's the regular workload, and then we're going to add to it because, well, you're Scott, you could get it done. And that's kind of unfair to me. I'm being punished for other people not being able to finish their work. And that's kind of wrong. And even then, even with the knife stuff, I feel like some people, and I'm not pointing names and I'm not saying this, but in that kind of a way is what I'm trying to say, where it's expected. Like, well, he's just, of course, it's AriesEDC. Of course, he's going to sell out in minutes. Of course, he's going to fill the books in minutes. And sometimes that's not true. So you can't take that for granted, and you can't always rely on that person, because that's just unfair to them and have unrealistic expectations of what they're able to do. Um, will I do my best? Yeah, I'm always going to do my best just because that's the person I am. But it's kind of unfair to just always have to rely on the one person. And then that puts a lot of work on my shoulders that I feel like I should be doing more when I shouldn't be. I should just be doing whatever I'm doing. So I don't know, it's just frustrating. And it's kind of where I'm at, where it's like, okay, wait. At some point, when do I push back and say, no, I'm not going to do that? You get to that point. So I don't know if you guys feel that way. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you're not the person that slacks and doesn't do anything and everybody else has to pick up your slack for you. That would be a horrible place to be. But I think sometimes those people don't even realize they're in that place. So anyway, I have that, and I'm going to briefly talk about it. I could have gone into further detail, but I didn't want to. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's just how I've been feeling lately, and it's just kind of frustrating. Also, because some of the updates that I have for you guys, I feel like I'm a little behind. Um, things have been taking a little bit longer to get done, but I'll talk to you guys about that here in a second. Also, I've been kind of frustrated with YouTube because, and I'm not going to sit here and complain because great growth is great. We're sitting at 3,780 subs as I'm filming this, which is amazing. So we're creeping up to 4,000, guys, creeping. So that's what, 220 subs away from 4,000, which is amazing. And it would be amazing if I can get to 4,000 before the end of the year. Some people said Thanksgiving. Well, we already know that's not going to happen. It would be a miracle if something like that happened because growth is slow. And I'm frustrated with YouTube because I don't know what's going on with my videos. Either here, this is my thought. It's either you guys don't like it, don't want to watch my videos anymore, or it's not being pushed. So I'm not really sure why I put out a video on a knife review and I get 15 views. 15 views. But it happened. And I don't know what else to do for that. Whether I know sometimes the TNFNUs don't get the amount of views because you're just sitting here listening to me talk. But I did put out a video, and the funny thing is, I put out an unboxing, and the unboxing of the same knives got 650 views. That's amazing. That's huge. I'm happy if I get anywhere between 100 and 200 views on a video. That's kind of average. 200 on the high end, but 650 views. And then I did the review on that same knife, 15 views. The algorithm. I don't know the algorithm. I'm exhausted trying to chase the algorithm. And quite frankly, I need to just post the videos and walk away and not really care. But I do care because I like the growth of the channel and I want to be able to reach as many people as I possibly can. I think I'm doing good content and I think that it's content that I would like to watch. So I just tried to give you guys what I would like. And that's kind of how I've done a lot of things where I think I would like it. So hopefully other people like it too. Same with my knives. I like those kind of knives. Hopefully you guys like them too. So I'll just continue doing it and just continue pushing. I have tons of content coming out because I've had 10 to 12 knives here recently on the channel, which have all gone out, and I've done content with all of them along with some other stuff. But it's just very frustrating to put work in editing and doing a lot of stuff with the videos, and they only get 15 views. And then I was doing a lot of shorts. I've been doing 2 shorts a day, which I know you should probably do more, but I've been doing 2 shorts a day and they have been doing quite well. Several hundred views into the thousands of views. And it's pretty cool. And that's where a lot of my subs are coming from. And the subs will go up and then the next day I'll lose a couple and then it goes back up and then I lose a couple. It's a roller coaster and it's crazy and just frustrating to watch all at the same time. And that's why we do it, because it's that little hit of endorphins, a little hit of adrenaline or whatever it is when I wake up in the morning and I see something has done well. And that's why I just keep going. Plus, there's so many of you that really mean a lot to me. My channel members, my moderators, all of those people that are involved in the channel, those are the people that I'm really doing the content for. Maybe it's 15, 20 people, but those 15, 20 people mean a lot. And I'm sure happy to have you guys as following the channel. So I do thank you, all of you who watch videos and comment and you do all those things. You're amazing. You follow the story of AriesEDC and you've been here from the beginning. And so, and I know you're probably all waiting for the updates because that's really what you're here for. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So, updates, updates. Knife builds. Let's talk about knife builds. All of the stainless are at Peters, all in different stages now. So all of the AEB-L, the rock coppers, the Wesser, the pedal are all getting, they're all at heat treat, going to get heat treated very soon. All the Nitro V, I can't even remember what it was. We had the Wesser, another Wesser in AEB. We had the LMAX Spike. We had the Torcido and the Tobico. So all of those are there too. And they're all getting heat treated, and hopefully it'll get done very, very soon. So I have been working on the ADC RV2 and the Pops Pro Cut. And if you watched this week's live stream, I don't know why I did that. I made a lot of progress. The two Maxes are looking really good. The Cardinal clip is looking really good, and I started working on handles on those three blades. The skeletonized, the two mini gargoyles and the naked column. Well, here they are. The mini gargoyles have been acid etched and tumbled, which means, and maker's mark applied. So that means these guys are almost done. The only thing left on these, we have that mini gargoyle, that mini gargoyle, and the naked column. Now that all that's left on these guys is sharpening and a sheath. Those are the only things left on them, and then I have to tie a lanyard on, but that's a real quick thing. So sheaths and sharpening are the only two things left on those three blades. That is awesome. The Cardinal clip and the Maxes, again, they're getting their handles worked on. If you are a member, I sent a little video to the channel members, or it's going to be going out today, of all the stuff. If you were in the live stream, I've showed what we're doing. It's all sitting right back here. But they are looking good, and I am working on them, and it's already working on handles. So in the next couple days, I should get all that stuff glued up and looking good, and then I can do the sheaths on these and get these done. I really like the mini gargoyle. It's a pretty awesome little EDC fixie, nice skeletonized, smooth in the hand, and it's awesome. The naked column guys are probably going to go away for a little while. I haven't got a lot of positive feedback on this, although there's one or two of you that own one and you absolutely love it. But there's something about it that it didn't really do. It's not very, it hasn't been very popular in feedback and in polls and stuff. So I'm probably going to shelf this one for a while. Next year, I am going to continue doing the mini gargoyles because I can get these water jet cut, and when they come in, it's just boom, I can grind them, straighten them out, do whatever finish I want to do, and they're done. I don't have to worry about handles. I don't have to do anything, and they're a nice balanced EDC blade, which is really, really awesome. So those are the updates for what I am working on. Not a lot. There's a lot of things in different stages, and maybe I'll share with you guys what I'm doing with some of the handle material. Maybe I've already shared that with you. I don't know. Also here on the channel, the big thing right now is Woobin. I've shared a couple of videos of the X4. This one is pretty stinking cool. They also sent me the H4. So we got the X4 and the H4, which is a headlamp. And this thing, I've never been big on headlamps, but this thing has got me. It looks pretty awesome. It's comfortable. It has the tilt on it, so if I needed to tilt this thing, I can. I could tilt it down. Oh, look, I turned it on. And do that. You have the two different light features. You could do flashing. Why did I do that? But you have the light. I have that light. Could do that light, and there's different strengths on it too. I don't want to blind everybody, but if you need a headlamp, the H4 is pretty stinking cool. And November 20th through December 1st, Woobin is going to have a sale on their website and Amazon. So check their website, check Amazon. They're going to have a sale on all of these things. Let me look at the prices again. The H4, which is the headlamp, will be $24, and the X4 will be $40. So that's what I have listed here. This is a great all-around flashlight. So many different things you could do with it. My big thing that I did recently was it has this front light, which is pretty cool. And I was doing some work under the sink, so I just had this flashlight sitting at the bottom of the cabinet, shining up, and it was awesome. And it lasted forever, and I had no issues with it. So the Wubin 4 Plus, this one in the white, is going to be part of the giveaway. I'm going to be giving this away when I get to 4,000. So I am collecting a bunch of stuff for 4,000 subs here on YouTube. So when I get to YouTube or 4,000, there's going to be a big giveaway like I love to do. I love to do a big giveaway, do several different giveaways with a lot of big packages. And we're going to be doing that again once I get to 4,000 subs. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, hit that like, or not. That choice is always yours. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you on the next one.